Good morning and welcome to Urban Update. I am Alberto Vasallo. And on the show this morning, the Superintendent of Lawrence Public Schools, Jeff Riley, pays us a visit. Also visiting us is Carolina Martinez. She's the Executive Director of the Pedro Martinez Charity, and she's also his wife, and she'll have information on an exciting event coming up at Fenway Park. I'll chat with her later on. And it was Get Connected anniversary time earlier this week as the GK15 honored Greater Boston's 15 companies with the most gender and racially diverse corporate boards. We'll actually speak to one of the winners as well. But up first, MBTA Transit Police Chief Ken Green kicked things off. And I know he's happy because I've been reading a great thing. Major crime on the T has dropped to its lowest level in at least 20 years. So I know you want to talk about that, right? First of all, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
I know you've been working, because you've been here before.
Yes.
That was one of your priorities.
Yes, absolutely. I remember we spoke about that.
Yes.
You know. So last March, we put together a patrol plan, and we introduced it about a year ago. You know, I've been a transit police officer for 25 years now, municipal police officer for 8 years, so I know the difference between the two. Historically, we've had municipal police chiefs coming over to take over as chief of transit, and they come here with the municipal mindset, and it just doesn't work. Mm-hmm. You know, so with my 25 years of experience as a transit police officer, and with the help of my command staff, we put together a patrol plan that it better serves our riding public in the MBTA.
Now, I remember you also talking about improving community relations, right? The relationship with the community. How is that coming along, and what have you kind of implemented, and what's been kind of the results?
Well, it's good. I mean, it's a complex situation. It's been. You know, it's been an issue for years and years and years, and it's not going to be solved overnight. But I think it's a multi-pronged approach that we need to take. You know, we need, as a police agency, to be transparent. We need to be held accountable. We need to explain our decisions to the public so they have a better understanding of why we do what we do. I think we also need to have a good dialogue, in which we do. We go to many, many community meetings every day. And that's me, that's the superintendent, that's the deputy, that's the patrolman. It's department-wide. We want to know what's going on within the community around our stations. We're better to do it at these community meetings.
Now, if I recall, you weren't the first, but you were the second.
Right. Right. I wasn't the first.
Black
police chief, right. I am the second, but I'm the first to be promoted from within.
From within the ranks.
Right. I held every rank all the way up to the rank of chief.
I remember that. Now, I know we've talked about this before, but let's talk about it. Why are there so few black chiefs in Massachusetts and actually really around the country in that
Yeah, I mean, it really is in Massachusetts. And let me just say this, that when I go to NOBLE, which is a national organization for black law enforcement executive conferences, you see a lot of black chiefs, but they're not here.
Okay, so it is a Massachusetts problem.
Yeah, I mean, in other places too, I'm sure. Yeah. But when I go to these conferences, I see many, many black chiefs. But I think for here, I think it's a lack of opportunity. You know, I just, you know, when I was going through the process of being chief, it was very competitive, and I had to, you know, many times going to police chiefs meetings and conferences, oftentimes am the only one, you know, only person of color. So I think we have to do a better job of mentoring and bringing up people of color, you know, through the ranks.
In the pipeline, right?
Right. I think we have to do a better job in mentoring and to guide people to become future leaders.
Yeah. All right, so I just can't have you leave without giving your city a shout out, right? Because you're not from Boston, you're from Lynn, and you're proud of it, right?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people mistake me from being from the city of Boston because I'm out here 99.9% of the time, but I'm from Lynn.
And I know you're very proud of that, right?
I am. And Lynn Classical High School, by the way.
I knew you were going to do that shout out with the high school. Yeah. Hey, listen, we're not going to ask what year you graduated, though.
That's okay.
That's for another time. No, you got to leave people wanting more.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so listen, you're always available?
Absolutely.
All right, man, I know you're doing the rounds. I know you're going to be here. You're going to be at my friend's show next week. So thank you for stopping by. Say hi to Rich Sullivan.
I absolutely will.
All right, don't move, because up next, who are Greater Boston's 15 companies with the most gender and racially diverse corporate boards? Well, I'll tell you when we come back right here on Urban Update.